remember my grandmother talking about my Uncle Bobby. She just wanted a place for him to go. She wanted a school, and it just made sense to her that he was school age, and so he was supposed to be going to school. So she began to look for schools that would take him, but no one would take him. Then she said, well, we're just gonna have to figure something out. In her eyes and in her mind, everybody should be treated equally. And so she became an advocate out of feeling that way. So literally, they went door knocking to find other parents who had children with a disability. And so they began in a church basement with a couple of volunteers, and they began to create this environment where kids can learn. It just made sense. This is what you have to do, and so that's what we're gonna do. At Esperanza, the focus is always on that person and where they're going next and where their next steps are, and opening up doors for them that were closed.
What I found here that just amazed me was a level of respect and an understanding for participants sort of from the inside out that advances work with people with disabilities in a way unlike any other that I have been involved with over many years in the field of special education.
You walk through the front door and it's there. There's an energy, there's a vitality, there's a life in this building that I think can't be duplicated. The idea that a place like Esperanza exists and is there for parents to take advantage of, to connect those dots, to help their children develop into mature adults and be as independent as they can be, is remarkable and necessary and extraordinary.
When you work with people and you encourage them, when you think about who they are as people who have potential in so many ways, it's just a really remarkable place with remarkable people.
The fact that Esperanza as a whole has decided, we're gonna say, who is this individual and what does this individual need as a child, as an adult? It's very hard to find, and Esperanza does it every single year. It's amazing to me.
Eduardo's my life, but also he's my worries. He makes me cry, he makes me laugh. He's teaching me a lot of things, feelings that I don't feel before. Eduardo was born in perfect health, but after 2 years old, I noticed that something was wrong in my son. He started crying for everything and for nothing. He's angry. So I took my son to the doctor, and he sent my son to many evaluations, and all of them say the same thing, that my son was autistic. He threw everything. He kicked me, he scratched me, he bit me, he pulled my hair. All that I did was crying and crying, and I didn't know what to do. All my attention, everything around me was Eduardo. I was worrying about his future. Eduardo was in 3 schools, and they didn't understand Eduardo. When I tried to find a school, I see on the internet, Esperanza Community Services, and I read all the therapies that they have and all the supports that the family receive, and I said, why not? Can we try it? And they accepted.
When Eduardo first started at Esperanza, he would engage in high levels of aggression. He would also hide under furniture all day long. And now he has, through the consistency of staff addressing behaviors, made such amazing progress where we rarely see any instance of aggression whatsoever. He's really able to expand his communication. He's able to communicate effectively with the staff that he works with day to day. But he's also able to take that progress home with him and to communicate more effectively at home and in the community as well.
They are doing something amazing. My son is speaking. This is incredible. Eduardo couldn't speak any word before, and now he's speaking. Now he takes a shower without any hair. He knows how to mix the warm and cold, something that he didn't do before. He knows how to prepare his own lunch. Before it was a mess when I said no. Now it's different. If I said no, he said, oh, okay, mommy, maybe tomorrow. Esperanza did an amazing miracle with my son. And they made me believe in his future, and his very positive future, and it's thanks to them. I can imagine Eduardo not going to Esperanza. Esperanza is hope for families like mine. Esperanza is hope.
It's amazing that that legacy that was formed 45 years ago is still going on in Esperanza.
We are an inclusive place, a welcoming place. We serve children and adults at all levels of ability. And regardless of someone's current level of ability, Esperanza provides the support and encouragement for everyone to grow their skills so they can be more independent. We're celebrating 45 years of service and continue to build on those traditions by using current best practices to support our students, participants, and families.
My grandmother told me before she died, she said, there's so much more work to do. This is an organization that should be funded. This is an organization that people should want to put their money into. That just should be because of the amazing things that come from it. Don't just look at this like, what a great story, and that's what my grandmother would say. It's not only a great story, it's a story that I want to invest in, that I want to be a part of. We need to support our kids, and we need to support our adults. And I have not found another place that does it the way that Esperanza does it.